Welcome back to an exciting episode. Today we're going to be reading the 2020 winning essay from the Discord contest, baby. People not on my Discord, well, you're missing out. The fun's at Discord. That's where the after party is at, my dude. Link down below so you can have some of that fun. Last week we hosted a writing contest organized by my admin Gib and had all my mods be judges to the wonderful writings of all of Discord. Our great judges were Woo, Gab, Adam, Milky, and Gib. They have presented me with their favorite writing, and I'll read it for the first time, with a little bit of thought afterwards. Well, now let's put our hands together for the winning essay for 2020 IsaHoodie Discord Challenge. Goes to Frab, with the incredible runner-up of Mysterious Fellow, for writing that superb Kakoin essay. Without any further ado, the winning essay. Why Indul is my favorite character in Araki's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Written by Frab. In JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 3, Stardust Crusaders, we're introduced to Stans, a manifestation of one's fighting spirit. In episode 25 of Stardust Crusaders, a Speedwagon Foundation staff member informed the Crusaders of 9 men and women gathering around a building, which Dio and his other more trusted servants are believed to be kept in. Some of these men and women swore their loyalty to Dio Brando in exchange for treasure and other material objects of greed, while others swore their loyalty in adornment of Dio, starstrucken by his charm and charisma, for it was all they needed to serve their newfound Lord Dio. These men and women risked their lives in Dio's words, some more than others, one servant going as far as taking their own life to protect their beloved lord. Unfortunately, all the servants have failed their duties to stop the Crusaders, with all of them having to go to the hospital with near-fatal wounds or to their own death, thus failing to protect Lord Dio against the Crusaders, which ultimately led to Lord Dio's defeat. The Great Indul, along with Stans, were introduced to a reoccurring antagonist, Dio Brando, who has returned to not only destroy the Joestar bloodline, but create a perfect world for him and his servants. Indul, one of the servants who pledged their loyalty to Dio, is a minor antagonist in Stardust Crusader. Indul is the first of the 9 glory gods the Stardust Crusaders encounter and arguably one of the strongest, attacking and taking down 4 of the 6 Crusaders almost right off the bat, implying that Indul is indeed confident with his ability, excusing his lack of vision. Indul also has hypersensitivity of his remaining senses, most importantly, hearing. Indul takes advantage of his incredible ability in hearing and uses it in one of the most intelligent and unique strategies in a fight, when Indul had kicked up sand in the sky using Geb to find Jotaro and Iggy's figure in order to attack them. Indul's stand ability is Geb, the Egyptian god of earth. Geb is a water-based stand, quick and strong. Indul is able to apply pressure into Geb to make the stand be able to cut and slash out Kakoin's eyes, attack the other Crusaders, take down an entire plane, and decapitate a Speedwagon Foundation staff member. Poor guy. Geb is also strong enough to shove said decapitated head into a canteen. Not only is Geb strong and quick, but the stand range is incredibly far. Indul was so far he was 14 kilometers away from most of the things he did. That's 8.5 miles for you, Americans. And was still able to do extreme mass destruction. After Indul realized that he had lost and Jotaro had the lead, he attacked himself with his own stand, surprising Jotaro. Indul killed himself because he didn't want to put Dio at any disadvantage, and he would have known that Jotaro would have wanted details of the other stand users. What he did tell Jotaro is the rest of the enemies are based off Egyptian gods, hinting that they're at the same level of difficulty as he is. He tells Jotaro he never fears death since he was a child, and tells him why he decided to start following Dio, stating that evil need a savior, comparing Dio as a deity, near or as equal to God himself, which seems to be a reoccurring theme in JoJo. Indul, a man that has never feared death, has feared Dio, saying he was the first and only person to make him feel from the bottom of his heart that I did not wish to die by his hands. This is due to what Dio has made Indul feel. Indul has made him feel wanted, needed. He felt like he had some type of worth, and due to that, he feared death for the first time, not wanting to be killed by someone that has finally seen power in him. Not only does Dio make Indul feel worthy, he allows Indul to see even as a blind man. He was so powerful, deep, large, and beautiful, stated Indul as he tells Jotaro why he chose to risk his life for Dio. The way he described Dio leads for the viewers and readers to think that Dio has such an impact on Indul that it caused the man to actually see Dio. I think that's an interesting point. because I noticed that several people would call Dio beautiful, and I think this is a pretty interesting idea that he was able to have this divine power to see through this guy. Endul is my favorite character because of his extreme level of loyalty he shows, for his mental strength, for his out-of-the-box tactics and intelligence, because of the story he tells, because of the respect he leaves in both Jotaro Kujo and the readers. His stand had such an amazing strength and range, it depresses me that he had died as soon as he was introduced though. His death as well adds credit for Endul being my favorite character in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. His death expresses his loyalty for Dio, which adds even more respect to him. Endul is one of the few characters that forces Jotaro to remove his hat, which is pretty much part of Jotaro's body. I'll have to go back and see where he did, because I remember that younger Darby was able to make him take off his hat. It's very rare that I get upset after a villain's death, especially one of the past Endul claims to have. He had such an impact on the rest of the show and honestly in my own life. Endul, being a blind man, kept pushing for as long as he did, doing things such as murder, theft, and other dirty deeds that he got away with. And as an amputee, it makes me feel like I could do even better things for myself and others. Obviously, I won't go around murdering people, but characters such as Endul give other people with disabilities, physical or mental, hope and strength. And not only that, but Endul provided one of my all-time favorite quotes that I base characters off in my own writing: "The evil need a savior," which is such a powerful statement in and out of itself. This comes to show that Endul is an outstanding character and is why he is my favorite character in the anime and manga series of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I think it's very interesting how Frab puts it, of how Endul is a change in setting, a change in tone for Stardust Crusaders, because in the beginning it was more of like the fun adventures between their friends, but they go up against this guy and like there's some consequences. I think the obvious one would be with Kakyoin losing his eyes and not being there for a good portion of the show. The evil need a savior is quite interesting to think about, because when you need anything, you need some leadership, and Dio is quite the leader. It's interesting to think that the villains are the proactive and sometimes idealistic people that are coming out trying to see their vision of the world, like Dio trying to make himself a perfect world for himself and for his people. And I think Endul believes in that cause, especially since Dio believes in him. And I think that's why Endul did what he did, because he finally found some value and trying to fight for this world where he can see himself as someone, as an equal, instead of some villain. And I think we'll leave it off to that. And that's pretty much it for now. I still have to do the stand winner, which is Planetary Go by Reese, and hopefully I can get that done this week. Other than that, congratulations for the winners, everybody that participated. I liked it. I think everybody in Discord likes it. Keep it up. If you're interested in that Discord, I will put a link down below. Plenty of fans there, and keep your eyes open for any future contest. So with that, peace